it's Angie with News OK. I am here at the Oklahoma History Center. Standing beside me is Jeff Moore, who's had a big hand in the exhibit behind us. This is a brand new exhibit called Another Hot Oklahoma Night. It's a rock and roll exhibit, which is so cool. Jeff, tell us about it.
Well, we're really excited. The exhibit's going to cover about 6,000 square feet of our exhibit space. It takes up 4 of our 5 galleries, and it's a huge story that we had this really small area in mind when we started, and it just expanded from there.
Wow. So what can people expect when they come?
Well, they can learn a lot about their favorite artists from Oklahoma. They can also learn about kind of the fan experience in Oklahoma with venues and fashion of rock and roll hairstyles. We have a whole section on funk and soul bands, and then recording studios, record stores, and radio stations.
Nice. Okay, this is obviously a fabulous idea. How did you guys come up with it?
Well, it actually came from a meeting that we had on another exhibit. Our centennial exhibit was the governors of Oklahoma. And so in talking about the different governors and their backgrounds and their families, and we came up with, well, somebody brought up the fact that Governor Boren's aunt, Mae Boren Axton, wrote Heartbreak Hotel, which was one of Elvis's first hits.
Wow.
And so we're talking about that, and yeah, that's really cool. So I mentioned to our director, Dr. Blackburn, I said, we've got to do an exhibit on rock and roll in Oklahoma. And he said, let's do it. And so then I think that was probably his first mistake. But it's turned out great. We've had a lot of fun.
Definitely. Tell us some of the feature artists that people will see and recognize.
Well, we start at the beginning with Wanda Jackson. A lot of people know she was just inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But one of the other bands that some people aren't really familiar with that were very instrumental in early rockabilly was the Collins Kids from Tulsa. And then Eddie Cochran and Tommy Alsop and those rockabilly folks.
Awesome. So it's a great exhibit. People can learn a lot, and that Oklahoma has had rock and roll in its history.
Right. It continues today. We bring it all the way up to today. We kind of use the phrase from Wanda Jackson to Wayne Coyne and everybody in between. And so we've got Leon Russell, the Kings of Leon, J.J. Cale, Jerry Cantrell. So, I mean, no matter what your musical style or tastes or preferences are, you'll find something and you'll learn something in this exhibit.
Right. Okay, so if people want more information, how do they find out about it?
They can go to our exhibit website, which is anotherhotoklahomanight.org, or they can go to the Oklahoma History Center website, which is okhistory.org.
So history is huge. It's full of not only, the stuff that maybe you learned in textbooks in school. It's also about rock and roll. History it's a lot of fun.
That's right.
Awesome. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you.